Hello guys, and welcome to another profile tree video. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at quick tips in social media marketing for small businesses. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. So first things first, make sure that you choose the right social media platforms for your business. Not all platforms will be suitable for every business, so focus on the ones where your target audience spends most of its time. Now, I'll just give you a few examples. One here would be Instagram. So if you're in a visual-based business like fashion, could be food or design, I would say that Instagram is a great platform to showcase your products. So like we have here, for example, this is pretty much where we're showcasing some digital strategy tips, as well as some of our different reviews that we've received over the few months or even years. So this, I would say, is an opportunity for you to really showcase what your brand is all about. Now, again, this would apply for fashion or food or even design. You just want to use as many tools as you can on Instagram itself. Make sure that you, as well as the Instagram post, make sure that you upload reels, and as well as reels, make sure that you upload stories as well. Now, keep a note as well that you don't want to overwhelm your audience with consistent uploading. So that's just with your Instagram stories, say that you're uploading every single hour, or with the post, say that you're uploading every single day. It can be a little bit too overwhelming for the audience, so you don't want to lose your followers either. Now, let's just say your business is more professional or service-based, then I would say Facebook is the best platform as well. Now, Facebook is still one of the best platforms for building a community and interacting with potential customers. Now, you can see that here's our platform here for it. It's pretty much perfect if you want to set up a Facebook and Instagram account, as there is what we call the Meta Business Suite. So let's just say you want to schedule on both platforms. The way you would do it is just clicking on your profile, and then you'll have the option for Meta Business Suite. But of course, in order for us to access that, you need to switch to the company page. So this is the difference between your Facebook account and your Instagram account. With Facebook, you need to set up a personal account in order to set up a company page. With Instagram, it's completely different. You don't need to do that. You could just set up an account and convert that into a professional dashboard. So the way to access the Meta Business Suite for this is on the left side, you'll have this little sidebar or menu. So if you click on that, you'll have the option then for the Meta Business Suite. Once you click on this, you'll then have the option to schedule posts, not just for Facebook, but for Instagram as well. So you'll have to connect it through the Meta Business Suite, and you'll have a couple of options here, which is to create a post, reel, or even a story. And even better as well is that you can also check your planner, not just for the week, but for the month ahead. And it gives you the option then to, let's just say, pick specific dates that you might want to upload at, but just don't have enough time to do it within that time. So you can just hover over a date that you like, let's just say for the 30th. And then I can go ahead and schedule a post. Now, the reason why Facebook is good is not only does it give you an option to upload to Instagram and Facebook using the Meta Business Suite, of course, but if you are in different social groups or group pages on Facebook, you will have an option just below here to post to those groups as well. So it's another way to reach out to your audience to push your brand even further as well. So just a little bit of a tip when you are using Facebook and Instagram, or even overall, just start with one or two platforms. It's the best way you could focus as well on your business, not just on social media. Now, focus your attention on both of these platforms. I would say that trying to manage too many social media platforms can be a bit too overwhelming, especially when you are just starting out. It might discourage you to upload posts in the future. Now, master Instagram and Facebook first before expanding to others. It's better to do a few platforms really well than just to spread yourself too thin and risk not keeping up. Now, another thing that I want to show you here, or just another tip in general, which is being consistent with branding and messaging. Now, consistency is key, so your brand should have a cohesive look and feel across all platforms. Now, make sure that you're using the same logo, brand colors, and tone of voice in your posts. So again, like we've done here at Profile Tree, we've ensured that we've got that green and white look. So we pretty much applied that for all of our different posts. Of course, we got this purple look as well. Now, if you do ensure that you go with your same brand, colors, and logo, your target audience will pretty much just recognize your post straight away. So on top of this as well, the sort of post that you want to be posting, it could be fun, it could be informative, or even inspirational. Again, it all just depends on the business that you're running. Now, make sure you're always staying true to your brand personality. So with the likes of the content that we have here, these were all created using Canva. So that'll be another really good platform as well. You can use Photoshop as well, but I would say Canva is another really good platform or tool to use to maintain that brand or just overall be a bit consistent with your brand. Again, we've done the same here for our Google reviews. You can kind of see how it's been created. Got a green background. Of course, we've added our logo in and our website as well. So it is always best to stay consistent with your brand logos and colors. Now, another thing that you should be doing as well is engaging with your audience. So several ways to do this. You can either use the Meta Business Suite in order to message people that have sent you a message through Messenger, Instagram, or even Facebook. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is social media is a two-way street. So engagement is crucial to build strong relationships with your audience. It's not always just about posting and forgetting about it. You need to make sure that you're responding to these comments, answer messages, and interact with your followers. Now, engagement helps with trust and loyalty. So that's what you're trying to essentially build. And also boost your visibility on social platforms. Now, when people see that you're active and responsive, they're more likely to support your business. So again, with the Meta Business Suite, you do have the option to set yourself as available or away. Or let's just say you're not able to message anyone straight away. You can choose the automations here. And of course, you can create an instant reply. So let's just say that, okay, thanks for messaging, but I will get back to you as, let's just say you're busy, then, or if you want to contact me through email or a phone number, that's a better way to get to me. So several ways you can create your automations. Again, I'm not just applying this for Facebook and Instagram. It really just depends on what social media platform you want to go for. You can even open yourself up into TikTok. And of course, if you're a professional business looking for B2B, then LinkedIn would be another platform for you to use as well. So something with this, just a little bit of a tip, set, let's just say 10 to 15 minutes each day to engage with your followers. Like a comment, even respond to those comments as well, and just thank them for sharing your content. So that's another really good way to really engage with your audience. Now, here's another tip. Use paid ads to boost reach. Now, while organic reach is great, I would say the paid ads can help you quickly boost visibility, especially if you're just starting. Now, platforms such as Facebook and Instagram offer affordable ad options to target specific audiences based on location, interests, and demographics. Now, you don't need a huge budget. With just a few dollars or pounds a day, you can see results by running promoted posts or targeted ad campaigns to attract new customers or drive traffic to your website. So let me just demonstrate how it's done. So again, we're just using the Meta Business Suite in order to do this. You do also have the option of the adverts manager or ads manager, but I'm just going to show you an easier way to do this, which is just running through ads through the Meta Business Suite. So you'll have an option here, which is to create an ad. From here, you're able to choose your goal. You can either get started with automated ads, get more messages, create A to B test, more bookings, more website purchases, and boost Facebook content. So for us, let's just say we're really just starting off. We don't even have a website yet. So let's just go for get more messages. Now we'll bring up this next page, and we can use a post if we want to as well. So you can see here with all the several different posts that I've had up within the last few months, I could use them if I want to. So let's just say with this one here. Then on top of that, I can also change the description if I need to. And I can also change the headline. So on the right side, it will give me a bit of an ad preview on how it's going to look. I can also change my button from send message to website, but of course that'll be our goal at the start, so we'll have to go back onto ourselves. So once you've created your ad, you'll then have an option here to set your target audience. So from here at the minute, we have our audience details, which is UK 18, and of course our Advantage Plus audience is on. I can change that if I need to. So I can target, let's just say, men or women, or preferably you want to target all. I can select the ages from 18 all the way up to 65 plus, or if I'm targeting 25 over, I can set that to 25 over as well. Now again, you need to base this off your insights. So with the locations, this is where you're going to target. Again, we're around Northern Ireland. So if I'm a business around Northern Ireland, I'll only want to target here. Perfect. So it's going to cover the whole region here. Let's just say I want to be a little bit more local. Then again, I can change the Northern Ireland to Belfast and the surrounding areas. And I'll also have the option here to increase the radius. So let's just say I just want to hit about Newton Abbey, Downpatrick and Craigavon, then I'm able to do that as well. Or if I want to, I can also drop a pin. So there's a pin here. So whenever I'm happy enough with my audience here, I can go ahead and save that. And next up really is to schedule and set the duration. So again, we're running this from 14th April onwards. I can choose when this ad will end. And you can see here, I could set it to 200. And that's for each day. It's also letting me know how many accounts it'll reach within that area. So once I'm happy enough, then of course I need to add my payment method and then I can publish. Or if I choose to, I can go ahead and schedule this. So that's how easy it is to create an ad. And of course, you can set where people can message you, which is either through Messenger. Of course, I need to connect my Instagram and I also need to connect my WhatsApp. Okay, so next up is analyze and adjust your strategy. So make sure that you're analyzing your results regularly. Sometimes specific times or dates just will not work for whatever business that you have. So the best way you could do this is by selecting insights. And again, it's going to be different for every single platform. It may be a little bit different for TikTok, and it's also going to be a little bit different for LinkedIn. So again, you do want to check the insights for those platforms as well. So we'll click X off this. Now, the reason why I'm showing you the insights is this is where we could see exactly our audience, our trends as well, and our potential audience. Not only can we see this for Facebook, but we can also see this for Instagram. And it also lets us know exactly what time people, or the times our followers are actually active. So it's telling us not to upload within 6 p.m. because there's 0 followers there, but you can see my 1 follower here is active with all the different times. So then that gives me an idea, right, okay, maybe I should try to upload within 12 to 3, or maybe try 9 to 12 in the morning. Also keep a note of your certain posts as well, or campaigns. Now, if some of these do well, then that means you should maybe do more of that type of content. Now, if something's not resonating, try a new approach. The key is to always be testing and adjusting your strategy based on the data. Now, make sure you use free tools like this. Again, Facebook or Instagram Insights to see what content performs best. You can also use the likes of Answer the Public as well. So different SEO tools to see what people are actually searching up for. And again, that gives you an idea of what sort of content you need to publish on your platforms. So just to sum everything up, social media marketing doesn't have to be complicated. Start by focusing on just 1 or 2 platforms. Again, just the examples that I've given there, Instagram and Facebook would be your best ones. Master them before expanding. Be consistent with your branding. Engage with your audience. Make sure that you're experimenting with paid ads, but of course, organic is the best way to go. And always track your results. Now, once you implement these tips, you'll pretty much be on your way to boosting your business's online presence in no time. So folks, that pretty much reaches the end of the video. If you found it helpful, let us know in the comment section below. We'd like to know what you think. But other than that, I'll see you guys for the next video. Thank you very much for watching.